Hello and welcome, Snake here, and today I wanna read the blog, 6.1 dev blog. I'm hyped, I'm interested, let's see what they cooking, cause I didn't really bother to look much, since I wanna be surprised. KISLEV, of course. But before we start, subscribe if you wanna help me, that would be great. But also, CA. Norska exists. Bretonia exists. They exist, you know. I assume they're not preparing much for those races is because their DLCs weren't like very profitable or wait, Bretonia was free, right? So I think the reason behind it is because we didn't pay much for the main DLC. So what's the point? Despite them needing help. So they will get minor rework, that's it. Meanwhile, KISLEV, that you had to bought the KISLEV, and now there was another DLC, so the factions that are structured with the DLCs that we had to pay are much more profitable and valuable to CA. That's just pure guessing. Over those that were like, you know, baked in. Is that true? What do you think? Please tell me in the comments, because come on. KISLEV again, okay? I love it. I don't know what's out there, but I'm loving it. Yet, still, come on. We need stuff. Even Lizardman would be nice. But okay. So much bullshit from me. Sorry for that. Okay. Court and Orthodoxy. Up front, the supporter race is no more. Awesome. That's all I need to know. I'm gonna leave linked down below. You can read everything. I'm not gonna read everything because, you know, people are not watching these videos to people read it, right? Okay, so what do we have here? Damn. So that will be affected for everything? Still building support for the two dominant infrastructure within KISLEV, and the end goal is process are significantly changed. Blah 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 building. Hold on. In the new system, you will accrue support for either side of the conflict via a variety of action, including fields, relevant units using thematically aligned agent. Construct agent action is ugh. It was so important in Warhammer 1, but now I often don't bother. And dedicated your atamans. You will receive boons for these major factions, presenting your secondary progression mechanic that lets you get powerful benefits. I mean, honestly, I'm up for it. Whatever it is, because Chill Dude, Frosty Play. Yeah, it looks like it's not finished. So they're cooking, and this is like something. Whatever it is, it's better than fucking supporters race, okay? Supporters were shit. So I'm loving it, and I hope it's awesome. Devotion. Please tell me you're removing it. Another aspect KISLEV feature set we're taking crack at it. Devotion is moving from faction-wide resources to provincial one, replacing control for KISLEV. Okay, Devotion were problematic. It was problematic for me because the price were going up. You know, you could accumulate a lot, but the price was going up, and it wasn't like very interesting. It was boring. You were just setting up the building. You could get devotion from fighting chaos, that's it. But in general, I found it lackluster. So it's gonna replace control. Representing the favor of a local populace, it acts much like control, but can be spent on local invocation to temporarily boost the local province or to empower an army temporarily. Okay. Okay. I hope this... I mean, this is not final, so whatever they're showing, it might not be the end product in a patch 6.1 anyway. So I don't want to deep dive into it because it's half baked yet. So, but I don't mind having all these things, that you can spend in to do some actions. Outgold should have it. Wait, Outgold should have it too. Like Tomb Kings should have it. Yeah, everything. So Atamans. Okay, so next are Atamans. Please make it more like it's like a... Make it interesting, okay? Not like having Ataman. And while the core idea of Atamans is strong, we felt like we could go further. So here's a short listing of things. Yeah, okay. So Atamans can no longer be permanently recruited onto the campaign map as a standard lord to lead an army. Okay. I never did it. I seriously never fucking did it. Atamans now enable a new feature for settlements called Garrison Sally Attack, where you can command settlement managed by them to engage enemies within a limited distance. Wait, so settlement can... Oh. Of course, the capital of the province is led by the Ataman himself, who takes the field with the garrison during the attack. So you can take your garrison and attack something if it's nearby. It's... Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome to like finish out something. Like your lord beat the army, but there is, something left. And then you march with Atamans and the garrison. Fuck. I'm loving it. That's gonna be unique. It's gonna be something new, like a new technology that they can then implement for multiple other races. Like a new pattern, right? So it's something new. Atamans now have a unique battle loadout, dropping the offensive dual weapon loadout for the standard boyar. Of the standard boyar for a more staunch shield, axe, and pistol kit. Okay, that's nice. Atamans now have a skill tree that gain experience while administrating settlements, allowing them to improve their governing, strength, and garrison. Nice. I mean, awesome. Everything I'm reading about Atamans, I'm loving it. Devotion, okay. This, I mean, court and orthodoxy. That's whatever it's gonna be so much better. Question about court. Yeah. What about Boris? Because Boris had that shit around. I mean, he saw the progress. That's it. That's all he could, engage with it. That was dumb, by the way, that Boris can. Oh god. So they're gonna leave Boris out again. Yeah. I hope Ostankia, because I like Ostankia mechanics, but if they put everything there, that would be nice. But tech tree, yes. Yes. I hate it so much. Most technologies being locked out and buried under, 50 turns of research. Nice. The KISLEV tech tree is getting a full refresh, being reorganized and revamped into triplet layout centered around 3 core gameplay pillars of KISLEV. Our goal is significantly to open up your choices. Yes, that's all I need to know. And with variety of new improved technologies. Armor for Sargard. Okay. That's nice. Too bad Sargard are like tier 4, but I don't really mind. And Siege. Okay, so that's it. That's it for KISLEV. Uh, yeah, I'm concerned about Boris. I hope Ostankia gonna get all this as well. Like, come on, give Ostankia Atamans, please. Just, I assume we're not gonna get it. Definitely Tech Tree for Ostankia will be applied. Devotion. I'm not sure about Devotion as well, because, yeah, we might not. Actually, no, it's changed for Control, so she might get Devotion as well. So, yeah, this is not going to affect her at all. And a Tech Tree. Yeah, definitely. I hope the Ostankia abilities from Tech Tree that were unique are still gonna be there, because they were so good. And losing them would be such a terrible thing, because that the extra talents she had were very, very, very unique for her campaign primarily. So please don't bury them, don't axe them or whatever. Fragment of sorcery. Wait, is that gonna be a cooking spells? Please tell me. While KISLEV is our main offering in this patch, we also get something for Siege to chew on. Our focus this time around is on Kairos, who represents the intended standard Siege experience. It's clear to us the original fragment of sorcery implementation wasn't quite up to snuff, so here's our take two. Yeah, it's all I'm seeing is, yeah, it's what they're doing, and I'm not gonna read it because there's a lot of reading it. Whatever it's gonna be fine. Looks like you're gonna, cook your spell book. At least that's what I'm getting from it. Oh, I like this. So, yeah, it's like what I see is like they're explaining the creative way. That's also, I want to leave it up to you for read if you're interested. So yeah, looks promising. I mean, whatever it's gonna be, I don't want to read entire thing, but looks promising. Not gonna lie, whatever tweaking we can get, it's nice because Kairos campaign felt pretty much always the same for me. I had to do always the same thing. And I know some of you disagree in the comments when I said that last time. But it was always like clear demonic forces, get techless, kill Oxyotl, dominate the world. Simple. If you have option to customize your spellbook, because the fragments, wait, we had the talents that were giving you spells, but in return you were losing some spells, and that was like a wizard item to pick it up, right? And that was the customization of your spellbook. If they change, I hate it. I hate it so much because it did give me some options. It wasn't like super great. Maybe this time around it's gonna be better. So I'm rooting for it because, like, I can change it. Depends on my mood and campaign I want to have thematic. So it's definitely looking good. Why not the changeling? Oh god, the changeling is a complicated topic. We've been keeping an eye on a lot of discussions surrounding him, and have had some pretty intense ones internally, but here's where we stand today. The changeling has resonated strongly with people in both negative and positive ways. Duh. Always, it's It's like someone said, it's a campaign of one-off. You do it once, it's done. Because it starts always the same, it plays the same, and cannot lose is like, yeah, so we see his fans, the people who reveal the departure from a regular structure of campaign and have a freedom of typical threats and concern. Yeah. We also have respect for data, which shows us that he sits close to 50-50 split on play rate with Kairos. I mean, how often people play Zinj? Because achievements, seriously, achievements of winning the campaign are bright. Like they're shiny in Steam, which means they're rare. A lot of people didn't ever finish Kairos campaign. That's first. Second, the small portion of a player base of Zinj splits to 50-50 because people trying Changeling was like, oh, what is that? After they bought the DLC. And I wonder how long are the sessions of those 50% players of Changeling? How long are the sessions? Because I can assure you, for sure there are players that play it, but most of people drops out after a couple of turns when they realize what the fuck is going on with Changeling. So yeah, they have, data that people start Changeling campaign, but how long they play? I would love to put my teeth into that data. So we have small portion of players playing Zinj, and they're 50-50 because a lot of people don't know what the fuck is, Changeling. Changeling is such an interesting character. I love what they did with the Lord mechanic. It's wonderful, and I feel it's wasted because the campaign sucks ass. You play it once, you play it forever because it's always the same. And you do need to think like theme of a campaign, but it always plays the same. You have only like one good way of playing it. That's it. When I said Kairos I play the same because the structure, the map location. But you can do it a little bit different here and there. In Changeling, you're a parasite and that's it. There is nothing new, nothing innovative after you play once. So it sucks. And seriously, they put effort into make Changeling interesting. It's fun as fuck to confederate him. And the whole acquiring skins is great. Please, for the love of God, change it. Or give us Changeling having different start locations. Start from that. Give us like 10 start locations so we at least can, have fun with different enemies instead of starting an empire and being it's boring. I'm sorry if you disagree with me, but the campaign is boring as fuck. And I'm disappointed they are not changing it. Does this mean we'll never change the Changeling? Probably not. Okay. That's all I need to know. Instead of risking losing the magic that makes Changeling work for his fans. We have 10 of them. It's like 10 of them, but I don't want to be rude, okay? If you're enjoying Changeling, I envy you so much. I mean, I love Changeling as a character, as design. They made it great. The campaign sucks. But the Changeling, I always put shitloads of effort to get Changeling confederated. Because you can do it, Skyros. But you need to put effort to get him. Once you get such a win. Changeling is because often he have enough skins for you to shuffle around and have a different battles, different playstyle. It's so much fun. But yeah, 3 units. Oh! That's good one. Yeah, that's good one. Okay, so what do we have here? One for Grand Cafe. Okay, I see Bomb here. And I see Nobler. That's all I need to see. Nangao Grenadiers. Okay, so we're gonna have a Grenadiers like the Vampire Coast. They're gonna use the gunnery peasant, like not peasant, these guys' skins. I don't mind. Okay, so what the for Cafe was part of the original Shadow of Change. We have new human unit to add some specialist tool to your army building. The Nangao Grenadiers are relatively cheap grenades, like the infantry, so it's gonna be like blasting charges. Vulnerable to their low entity count, but armed with significant stockpile of grenades to disrupt and destroy massed enemies. They also carry a specialist stun grenade, which at baseline allows them to significantly impair the combat ability to all enemy units once per battle. Okay, so they're gonna be the Grenadiers from Vampire Coast, but better. Okay, sign me in, because having some kind of splash is always nice, especially when you fight against enemies like they're rats. Often, yeah, you fight rats, you fight ogres, greenskins, chaos. They like to blob up, especially when you defend the bastion gates. So there are opportunities for you to use them nicely. Because AI often, and I shit you not, it's always the same. AI likes to make a breach if they have, of course, right tools. Sometimes they have a breach because agent action, right? I'm not sure, but if they have a breach, they funnel so many enemies into that bridge and these guys, whew, oh man. Noblar Flingers. Why Noblars? Then again, whatever. Hailing from the same Noblar army list, they gave us the piggyback raider for Omens of Destruction. The Noblar Flingers are cheap, weak range unit for the ogres. They engage of significantly longer range than the hand-thrown weapons of the trappers. Okay, so that will have higher range. Most akin to Skaven Slave Slingers. Jesus. If the bear is smidges a little braver. These Nobler exist to harass enemy units from the safety of a backline. But line of sight gonna be a problem anyway. Okay. This is exciting. This, not so much. Because oh my god, I just realized I have an idea for campaign. Play ogres, but with Noblars. Oh, I'm hating myself now, but that's a challenge I could go for. Ew. Afterward, and that's about it. Yep. Looks nice. Oh. Player 9798. Oh, yes, the Bretonia. Okay, so like I said, my concern is Ostankia, that she's not gonna get goodies. Boris, that's gonna be left behind. Please, while you're doing KISLEV, give something to Boris, like, whatever. Rehash any of the systems you already did. Seriously, rehash whatever. Just give him something unique. That's it. It's gonna be awesome if you rehash whatever. Like Car France mechanic, where you get the devotion. Oh, you can't get devotion now. Or supporters. Get the currency that you can spend on actions. Done. That's all we need to have. make a panel like Car Friends. It's gonna be awesome. Really, that's all we need to have. Like for fighting chaos, at some point you stop fighting chaos. So yeah, that's pointless. But leave devotion for him like it was. No, that sucks. Because something to make him like, useful. That's my first concern. Technology tree, awesome. Fragments of sorcery, I'm sure it's gonna be better than what we have now, which is talents that gives you items, that gives you abilities, but take your abilities. Meanwhile, it looks like you cook your own spellbook, so I'm loving it. Please, for the love of God, make changeling something interesting. New units, always nice. Yeah, once we're gonna get the Noblar, I'll make a challenge campaign for Noblars only. I hate my life sometimes for being that stupid, but hey, at least it's not Skaven Slave. Seriously, I tried Skaven Slaves. They run out literally on everything, so it needs practice from me. But Britonia Norska, come on, Blizzardman. There's so many things that we really need, and I know they mentioned they're gonna buff the units from Shadow of Change. They're gonna buff content for Shadow of Change. I know that. So okay, but there's so much more, and we have I hope we have more than this year only, and Sofia is good at making stuff. But that's it from me today. Enough rumbling. I want to know your insight, your look on all this. What do you think? Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Subscribe if you like to support me. Take care and bye bye.